We just saw the amazing win from the New York Sirens, and now we are getting ready to interview Adam Hamway. Stay tuned. Hey guys, today I am here with the amazing voice in the arena for the New Jersey Devils and the New York Sirens, who is also a voice actor, Adam Hamway. Could you introduce yourself for people who may not know you?
My name's Adam Hamway, and as you said, I do PA announcing for the Devils as well as the Sirens, and I do backup for Quinnipiac University for their hockey team and basketball team as well. Everything, well, not everything, but some events basketball that they have at Prudential Center, like the Coretta Scott
Yeah.
King Classic, and then they do the Never Forget game here at Prudential Center. Those basketball games, I do them as well here in the arena. So
That's so cool.
yeah,
So I got some questions for you.
sure.
What is your favorite part of your job?
I love the fans, the excitement because I feed off of their excitement and where we are in the game, and so I try to match that energy. Or even if the fans are wanting like a goal, or we really need a goal, or something like that, I like try to join with them in like their passion for like, all right, let's go, guys, let's make this happen. So yeah, and then obviously when we score really really important goals, when I go do that goal announcement, you can hear like my energy and stuff and
Yeah.
excitement through that. So yeah.
How did you get into announcing?
I started announcing in high school, doing basketball games because there was a announcer for the Chicago Bulls when I was growing up, Ray Clay, and I loved the way he announced the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls, which was back then they won 6 championships, and they would televise the starting lineup for them, which included Michael Jordan, and so I just loved hearing that and started doing an impression of that PA announcer announcing the starting lineup, and then from there I was like, you know what, I could do this. And my friends, I would just joke around with them and like do like do an announcer voice, and so I just started. I asked if I could do it for the my high school basketball team, and they said yes. And so I started doing it, and it was great. People seemed to enjoy it, and so I like went with it because people enjoyed it. And then when I went off to college, I didn't do it as much in college. Um, but I did when I went to Quinnipiac University. I did it for their what did I do? Volleyball, softball, baseball, field hockey. I would announce those sports. I did not do hockey for them actually until I was later in my life, but those were sports that I did originally, and then I transferred over to Hofstra University and didn't do any sports there. I tried, but I think they already had people doing it, so the opportunity just wasn't there at Hofstra. But then when I graduated, I started, doing marching band competitions, like high school marching band competitions, and then drum corps international things. And then from there, started doing backup PA for Quinnipiac hockey team and men's and women's basketball, men's and women's hockey. And then I work at Sirius XM, and so in the halls, one of the programmers for the MLS channel, Joe Tollison. He's the PA announcer for the New York Rangers, and so he
Love
was.
him. He's one of my favorites, but
Yeah,
you're my top favorite.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What was your favorite project that you did for voice acting?
Oh, voice acting most fun project. Gosh, I'm not sure. Probably Wendy's. I was a voice of Wendy's for a year, and it was incredible, both for radio as well as TV spots. But a fun story about that: my friend Tim Gerback, he was actually in those commercials, and like later on, like we would do like comedy in the city and do sketch and improv, and I didn't find out until later on that he was in the commercials that I voiced. So we just randomly became friends by doing comedy, and then it ended up that he was in it. So, but those were a lot of fun. I would record multiple times throughout the week, and then not only am I recording spots, commercials for the United States, but also Canada. And it was interesting how the language for the United States changes for Canada. So I'd have to record things and say slightly different things for the Canadian audience because of, I don't know if it's like legal reasons or certain things you can't say in Canada for commercials than you can for the United States. So that was pretty interesting.
uh, what was your favorite part of being in big brand commercials?
in those big brands,
Yeah.
like for that. I don't know. I think it's like exciting to be a part of something like that. You know, you're a part of helping them in a certain way because you know they like your talents, and I think it's just you know everybody likes to be liked, right? To
Yeah.
you feel special by doing those things. So it's kind of cool to do that and be a part of like you know a team helping somebody out like that, and you know.
Um, who's your favorite person to see when you're in the arena?
Gosh, I don't know. One person?
It could be multiple. It's
Oh
just that's
gosh,
what.
yeah. No, who's my favorite person to see in the? Well, I like seeing the fans. To be honest, if that's you know,
Yeah.
as a group, as a unit,
Yeah.
fans, right? So, I really like I like that because you know I just like to you know help them in their excitement and energy, you know. But it's really fun to meet them
Yeah.
and get to learn a little bit about them and you know their fandom and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome.
I didn't write down this question, but whose jersey are you excited to see in the Winter Classic tonight?
Whose jersey?
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. Well, they already announced it, didn't they? And they already showed the
Yeah,
jerseys.
they show, and I want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
which one's your favorite.
Oh, of the two
Yeah.
different teams?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm not sure. They both look really cool. I don't know. I really don't know. But I like what they do when they do all
Yeah.
those specialty games. They're awesome, and I love like how they create the whole atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, for the arena or stadiums or wherever they may be. I think it's like really cool, like that they do these things. And that there's all these specialty jerseys. There's a
Yeah.
jersey that I love. I will tell you. There's a jersey that I love, and it was the Stadium Series jersey that
Yeah.
the Devils had. I don't know. I fell in love with that one. It's really cool. But I really liked it when they played a couple of games here. So it wasn't just like a one-off thing that they did, you know, when they played at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
That they actually wore them here in the arena was cool to announce that game.
I heard the Stadium Series was really funny between NJ and Gritty.
Yeah.
Did you think that also?
Yeah, it was. And Jay's fantastic, and I know he, you know, was playing, doing some antics, you know, as he always does, and everything like that. But yeah, they're fun. They're fun to watch and everything, but like that. But you know, NJ's way better than Gritty, of course.
I got one more question I've been waiting to ask this. Hey Adam, how much time's left in this interview?
1 minute remaining in this interview.
Thank you for giving me the time and getting everybody to know you. Thank you so much. It actually made my day that I got to meet you in person.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Bye guys. I hope you enjoyed.